Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm here to do a video on my Hermes accessories collection. At the end of my last haul video, I promised you this video, so here it is. So I still have all of my receipts still in their original receipt holders from Hermes. I have all of the original boxes, ribbons, and care booklets. And for all of my click bracelets, since I wear them on a daily basis, I don't usually store them in their boxes. So for the purposes of this video, I won't waste time showing you the packaging for each individual bracelet. So my very first Hermes pieces were bought not that long ago, as you can see, in April of 2014, and every piece that I've purchased have been from the same Hermes store on Madison Avenue. I've never purchased anything online or from the location near Wall Street. So in April of 2014, I bought two items. It happens to be one of the few things that I keep in a box because this I actually don't wear that often, unlike my click bracelets. Here is the dust bag. This is the Rival bracelet. The leather, it says on my receipt Chamonix. I'm assuming that's the kind of leather, but I'm not sure. It's a very soft leather. It's black on the outside and the Hermes gold color on the inside. The size of this is extra small. It's stamped there. The gold on this is very yellow. Some people love this and some people do not like this at all. I find that it looks very good with the Chanel gold hardware, the classic gold hardware. I love pairing them together. So I bought this bracelet as a trial to see how I got along with Hermes leather accessories. And I'm glad I picked this small piece first as opposed to going straight to the CDC, the Collier de Chien, because I realized that I'm not so much of a leather on my wrist type person. I much prefer the enamel. I think for a few reasons. It takes a little bit more work to get this on than a click bracelet. You slip it in so, and then you push that down. Not that it's hard or that you need anyone to help you with it. It's just that if you're in a hurry in the morning, anything that takes an extra step might be a deterrent, as it is for me. The other thing is that it gets really hot and humid in New York City where I live and I work, and I find that leather on my skin in the summer is just not the best feeling. So I tend to wear this only in fall, winter, and early spring, unlike the enamel bracelets, which I like to wear year-round. So while I really love this bracelet, it has very classic Hermes details. I realized that I don't need many Hermes leather pieces. This is just fine for me, and I love it. Hopefully I can find a picture of me wearing this bracelet and I'll insert it here. So my next Hermes piece I bought on the same day. Essentially bought that Rival bracelet to stack with this one. They look really good together, and if I'm ever wearing this bracelet, chances are I'll be wearing the Click H bracelet as well. So this is the Click H in black with gold hardware. This is the PM size, and I'm sure you've seen me wearing this in a number of videos. I love this bracelet and I use it every time that I'm wearing a gold and black combination. Like all of the Hermes bracelets, they are great for stacking. That's usually how I wear all of my bracelets, stacked on one hand. It was really difficult for me to figure out whether or not to get the black and palladium or the black and gold. And The only reason I went for the black and gold first is that I thought that this would be less of an everyday bracelet and more of a dressy piece. And my going out dressy bag is my black lambskin Chanel medium large flap with gold hardware, and this pairs perfectly with that bag. The other thing is that I like the revolve better in the gold, and I wanted them as a set to stack together. That being said, I always knew that I'm much more of a silver person for every day, so it wasn't very much long after that I gave in and bought this piece, which I won't need to insert a picture because you've seen this stacked in many of my videos and I have it on right now. This is the black and palladium Click H, also in the PM size, and this is just my everyday stack for going anywhere, work, the supermarket. I only own a couple of watches, so if I'm doing a silver stack, it will be with this watch, and if I'm doing a gold stack, it will be with my other watch. So there's really little thinking involved. It's part of the reason why I like having very few pieces, but quality pieces, because I use them a ton and it takes the guesswork out of these pairings for me. So my next Hermes bracelet was this one in the cream with gold hardware that I also purchased in October. They didn't have it in store. At that time, I met my sales associate and she ordered this for me. I really love this bracelet and it goes really well with my beige clear Chanel Jumbo. And I'm pretty sure I have a picture of me wearing this, so I will insert that right here. And my last Click H, also in the PM size, is the white with palladium hardware. You saw this in my last haul. I've only just bought this last month. It's August now, and I've worn this at least a couple times a week for the last 4 weeks. So I realized that these are not items for everyone. Not everyone will get their money's worth out of it, but I really do think I do because these are daily items for me. I don't have a picture of me wearing this item, so I just thought I would put it on right now so you can see how it looks in my everyday stack, and I think it looks particularly good with this necklace. Now, as far as wear and tear, I'm not gonna lie to you, these get scratched almost instantaneously. I'm using the camera on my iPhone, so I'm not sure how much it'll pick up, but hopefully you can see it's pretty scratched up. It doesn't bother me because I did my research beforehand and I knew this would happen, so I was prepared for it. But you can see the scratches on the back and the scratches on the front. You can leave your plastic on. I was warned to not do that for too long because sometimes the glue from the plastic can mess up the hardware. Also, because the black and silver is my most used piece, you may be able to see some scratching also on the enamel, not just the metal. For me, these are great pieces. They are extremely wearable. They can be worn with anything. They can be worn alone and stacked. The downside is that they are a lot of money for what they are. They are costume jewelry, and costume jewelry that easily scratches at that. In October 2014, when I bought my first 3, they were $650, and I didn't even know this was possible, but Hermes had a price decrease, so they're now $600. So I overspent by $150. That was a little annoying, but these are not items that I'm going to sell, and with all of these things, the prices will eventually go up. But just note to self, if you plan on buying these now, they are $50 less than they were 2 years ago. Okay, so my next 2 Hermes accessories are not bracelets. They come in these larger boxes, so already you can pretty much guess what they are. And this is how they come packaged on the inside. This is the H belt in black box leather on one side and gold togo leather on the other side. This was the first belt that I got. I got it also in October 2014. So as you can see, pretty much all but 2 of my items were bought in 2014. I was on a roll. So the very first buckle that I bought was gold, since I had bought the gold and black Rival and the gold and black Click H. I wanted something to match, so I got the gold brushed hardware H buckle. And as you can see, I managed to scratch this up too. Which is funny because I bought this one because it wouldn't show the scratches, but I can see the scratches and you probably can too. So you snap the buckle into the hole there, and then you adjust the size to fit and snap it into place like that. So this looks really chic with just a white button down and jeans. Really classic, looks really good with the Chanel classic flaps. And I've worn this one quite a bit. I got this in a size 90 and I don't know what I was thinking. I bought this when I hadn't lost yet my baby weight. I still have more baby weight to go, but this is a bit big for me, even on the last adjustment. My sales associate said I can bring it back at any time and they will put in more holes at no cost. So I was wearing this fairly often. It definitely was not an everyday belt for me because the buckle does take some getting used to and it takes a little longer to get on and off. So I wasn't wearing this to work, but I would wear it on the weekends. But on the weekends, I was pretty casual and I wasn't getting enough use out of it because of the gold. And I would usually wear my maxi flap on the weekends. And in 2014, I also got a Chanel mini with silver hardware. So I really wanted a silver hardware H buckle. So I looked on the resale market for just the buckle alone. One thing you should know is that while Hermes will sell you the strap, they will not sell you the buckle alone. So I really did not want another belt, but I really wanted the palladium buckle. On the resale market, just these buckles alone can sell between $400 and $800 depending on the condition, which is crazy to me because the entire belt kit is somewhere between $800 to $900 depending on the kind of buckle that you get. I think I paid a little over $800. So ultimately I decided that even though I did not necessarily want or need another belt from Hermes, I definitely wanted the silver buckle, and it was just much more cost effective to just buy another belt kit. So I ended up with another belt kit, this time in a dark red color. I'm not sure what type of leather this is, and a dark brown togo leather on this side. And this time I got it in size 85. I'm not sure if you can see that, which fits much better. I could have probably have gone down to an 80, but these are forever pieces, so I'm giving myself some room in case like I do gain a little bit more weight in 20 years, these will still fit. And more importantly, I got the buckle in brushed palladium hardware. And this is how it looks on the red side. If I can find a photo of me wearing any of these belts, I will insert it here. So my thoughts about Hermes accessories in general is that they are very well made, but like with any other brand, they will show wear if you wear them a lot. And for people who ask if they're worth it, that really is very subjective. Obviously, I wear these Click H bracelets every day, and it's absolutely worth it for me. As much as I wear these bracelets, another piece of costume jewelry that wasn't as well made would have fallen apart by now. It probably wasn't worth it as much for me to get the belts because I don't wear them on an everyday basis, but when I do wear them, I love the statement that it makes. They're very chic with just the simple H. As far as Hermes accessories go, there isn't anything that I want to add in the near future. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed my Hermes accessories collection video. I don't have very many pieces, but those Click H's, I wear a whole bunch. So as you can see, I've stuck to pretty basic colors: black, gold, white, cream. And while I love all of the beautiful colors that the Click H bracelets come in, it's highly unlikely that I would wear those bracelets nearly as much as I wear the ones that I have. So I'd rather just stick to the basics. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.